Hello, everyone, and welcome to UNF League of Legends. Welcome to League of Legends scrims against St. Louis University. Oh. We are just waiting to get... we're just waiting to get this draft going. Looking forward to this last game. We're 1-1 so far, so we are quite excited. Uh-oh, we got 2 viewers. This is scary. Hey, Noah, how are you? Oh, we have 8 people watching. This is absolutely terrifying. It will be okay. We'll live. Good luck, Noah. Best of luck. First time streaming the scrims I just participated in from from Spectate, so this is exciting. All right, taking a look at draft. A few things are gone. Staples, Zeri's gone. We don't have Oriana. We don't have Mordekaiser, or Zaya. So I'm excited to see what we pick. If it'll connect. What did we miss? Nothing. Cool. Very good. 10 people watching. This is devastating. Oh, Nick says I'm quiet. Okay, let me turn my volume up a little bit. Hopefully this helps. We'll see. Maybe not, but maybe it will. Volley banned by blue side. I don't know if they realize I'm not in the game anymore or what's happening, but Akali ban. Should see same bans from UNF. Should be probably Viego, probably Mundo. They already knew that we subbed, so shouldn't be news, but maybe it will be. How's everybody doing tonight? Milio ban is quite surprising. Tyler's watching, Alana's watching, Noah's watching, Nick is watching. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching your own scrim on here. Nick, you got this, buddy. You just gotta lock in and handle business. He doesn't have Gwen anymore, so we should be in good shape here. Your ass, thanks, Nick. I have the Jack Frost guy from UNF is cracked. I heard the same thing. I heard he's relatively good. Excited to see how Jimbo Slimble does. An absolute dog. Galio ban. That's Tyler's Galio mid. It must be Nick's volley top because I'm not exactly sure why they would be banning volley jungle. The Battle of the Knicks, round 3, winner take all. One person has to change their name. SLU, not a ton of strong B1s left. Got rid of the Yone's no longer there. They B1 to Ori before, which is a pretty solid B1. Didn't get to use Jarvan. To be fair, we picked a pretty good comp into countering that, so I'm Not surprised that they didn't. So we'll see what they B1 here. Ari, solid B1, classic. We use it frequently. Absolutely no surprise that they B1 Ari here. I'm thinking that Yasuo is gas here. Tyler has played against it a billion times. Amumu, classic. Let's see Noah on a classic pick. Come on, Tyler. Give me something exciting. Give me something exciting. Give me Yasuo. Give me something fun, man. Could be Syndra. Syndra's good too. Especially with Amumu, that extra amount of true damage will certainly stack up quickly. MF, good. Amumu MF, solid. Super, super good. Looking more Wombo oriented right now than anything else. We'll see what SLU decides to go. Ari doesn't really define any sort of composition, so I'm excited to see what they pick. With a lot of champs certainly off the board at this point. With the Amumu, especially with MF, I like Quay, I like Syndra. There's a lot that can be worked with here, especially. I'll be surprised if we don't see Nick on Ornn or Malphite this game, especially with R5. Ari Vi. Are they stealing our comp? Are they stealing our comp? Doesn't know what he's talking about, buddy. You're on Malphite duty. What are we talking about? Maybe Nick busts out the Tom Kench this game. GG. Vi Jin. Looking super skirmish heavy. So we'll see what UNF decides to do here. Seraphine. Yep, they let it through. And that is a mistake that they will live to regret quite shortly. Top jungle or top support still up for bans here. We'll see what they decide. I'm imagining we'll see Fiora banned again. And then as far as their support, I'm not sure what direction they'll decide to go. SLU, Nick is still up. Tyler's still up. Annie ban? Ambessa ban? Kennen looks amazing for the side of UNF here as well, depending on the matchup. Just the wombo nature of what they're trying to do here. Plus, helps everything that's AP scale, especially with that Amumu. But Kennen will see a ban. Which leaves Ambessa up. Certainly some dive potential there. Cho'Gath can certainly play. Can play that dive comp as well. My phone just died, so I can't see chat. That's unlucky. Morgana. Good. Solid ban. Solid ban. Morgana support is a super solid ban, especially with Jhin and the anti-wombo kind of utility that she provides. We'll certainly see some value. But she's gone. And the Annie ban. The classic Annie ban. I imagine Tyler will pick here and give R5 to Nick. I also don't hate Sylas here. I think Sylas is really good here. Some decent ults to steal. You have Ari, you have Vi, so there's definitely some utility in picking that. Well, that says none. And I feel like that can't be... Is it Yunara? Mel. It's Mel. What? I also don't know why they would have picked Yunara, but where is Mel not on here? Mel's not on here. Good. I think Mel is super strong here. Actually, it makes a lot of sense for Tyler to pick just because the matchup for Ari is horrid. A lot of good reflex happening right now. Rel into Seraphine. I just don't know how much that Rel is going to get to play the game. I see. Thank you, Nick. Thank you for the informative Mel DM. I wonder why Mel's not in Drafter. Certainly Yunara's not in Drafter then. which we've been discovering. Drafter, can we get an update, please? Can we get Ambessa? Now, Nick knows some Ambessa counters. Has played against a few Ambessa counters. They have Vi, they have Ari, they have Ambessa. Lock in the Poppy, buddy. You break my heart. Okay, well, Malphite. He loves Malphite as of yesterday, I guess. So, it'll certainly work. He knows I wanted Poppy there, but he breaks my heart anyways. Is he W max or E max this game? I also can't risk being too much louder just because it wouldn't be great for the people that are sleeping in my house right now. So super excited to see Jimble Slimble get after it in the jungle. This is a great comp. I mean, I think they're doing a lot of good things with this comp. Amumu Mel are going to work together spectacularly. So I'm excited to see that. And then the Seraphine MF obviously is spectacular. That should be quite effective as well. FF. He's on Malphite duty. He loves Malphite. It's okay. Alrighty. Little spectate delay. Little 3-minute delay. Surely we can fill the void of silence and despair with something here. I'm hoping it doesn't break as it has previously, but mine says 0 seconds, so there we go. All right, good luck to UNF. I imagine they're starting by 5-pointing. I don't know. Invade looks horrible. And Darrell, so I imagine they'll 5-point. Based on draft alone, I mean, Nick and matchups, obviously, I just played. Nick should win this pretty handedly. Tyler should win this very easily. He performed extraordinarily well in Talia. Wouldn't be surprised to see him do extraordinarily well into this matchup. He's really good at Mel, but not a pick that he gets to use often. Rel Jin should also lose. I mean, I think all of the lanes for SLU should be lost. I think what'll happen generally in this, especially for Ari, is she'll roam. And I think her and Vi are going to try to do as much as possible to make sure that Jimbo Slimble can't play the game. And as they should. I think they're both strong together. And I think that there's a lot of synergy between the two. We have played the two quite a lot. And so I think it is wise here for them to really attack Amumu and kind of exploit the Amumu on the team. Nam tuning in, Nick, Tyler, Caitlin, thank you guys so much for tuning in. A whole 5 viewers later. We're balling. Good luck in your games. Got a minute left on the spectator delay. Super excited to get into it and see what happens here. I think in our last draft, I think we just... I think the Yone just got ahead early, and that was kind of the end of the deal. There was opportunities, certainly, to come back, and we tried to use them to the best of our ability. But ultimately, sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. Nature of the beast. I think with the Gwen, we did suffer a little bit. But, you can only do what you can do. I don't think we regret those picks at all, even based on Gwen. And I actually didn't think the Gwen even did that much, to be honest, even in terms of damage. I think, you know, their team was pretty AD heavy. The Gwen kind of made up for that, but I don't think we did as much as we could have. That being said, a new game is about to start. The spectator delay is over, and we're getting into it. Alrighty. Oh. There we go. Okay. Let's see. There we go. I still know what I'm doing. Let's get directed camera going. Let's hover Tyler for a little bit here. See what happens. I am excited to see what they will do at the beginning of this game.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Let's get those objective timers on. Oop, that was a mistake. Let's just tuck that down in there. Let directed camera do its work. Good job by Nam getting a little bit of early damage. Like I said, we should expect every lane to be winning. I think Nick won't win as much early just because it's Malphite. He'll obviously scale a bit better than he does early, but a little trash talk back and forth. Always love that. They're paced. That's funny. AD diff. Nam certainly is a demon. His Zeri is not to be messed with, so. Tyler decided to take an early trade. Walks away pretty okay. The electric proc takes a little more health than I'm sure that he would have liked to lost, but is what it is. Couple Bush Cheaters in the bot lane. Caitlyn clearing him out. That's the benefit of Seraphine. You got a lot of AoE, a lot of punish. The more they poke away at this Rel, the better it'll get. And Rel just naturally is going to sit in the bush and try to look for stuns as much as possible here. Let's zoom out just a little bit. Get a better view of this lane. All of these lanes. SLU hitting level 2 first in the bot lane. Able to put a little bit more pressure on. But as this game, the further this goes, the better this MF Seraphine are going to look. Nick taking an early lead, getting prio in that top lane. Glad to see Jimble pathing top to bot here. Goodbye, Nick. Taking a good trade. Really good trade for Nick there. Ambessa also doesn't have that much to offer early in terms of damage. I think we'll see him get punished for stepping up and trying to clear it all, especially with that Q poke. Nick should be able to do quite a bit. Both of the junglers getting into their bot side now. The Vi is a little bit ahead of the Mumu, but not by much. Both should finish their clear close to 3:30, though I think Vi will finish a couple seconds sooner. The wrong clear by Noah here. It's important to note that you want to clear the Gromp first. That way you keep the Wolves and the Gromp on the same timer. Not the biggest deal in the world, but he will be punished later for the tempo play he just made there. Nam in some danger, using barrier. Flash as well. Hate to see that. Nam down both sums. Rel getting punished, though. Could be a kill. Trading well. Caitlyn, flash. Nothing doing. I don't think they realize Vi's over the top. I don't think it matters. Flash barrier used by Jin. Vi over the top. Gonna have to trade something here. Might as well trade your life. Nam trying. Nothing doing. Jimble Slimble should go ahead and back away. Unfortunately, that Vi sitting over the wall did a number on them. Vi no flash. Jin no sums. Rel no sums. Nam no sums. And Caitlyn no sums. A lot of sums just used in that early fight. Jimble Slimble should be able to get that bottom scuttle. Should go double scuttle here. The Vi I don't think can match him, especially with that prio top side. Decides instead to back. I think that's okay too. Tyler no spell shield, eats the charm, eats some of the Q, eats the W. Not a trade that he would love to have, but one that he can certainly get back. Jimble Slimble You'll have to flash Q if you want it. And he doesn't. Couldn't take that reset. Both top laners resetting. Nick TPing back. And just like we thought, that jungler is going to be deep in the enemy territory. Tyler needs to be extra careful here. Almost saw him over the top. Watch the Ahri charm. Watch the Ahri charm. Good reflect! And that's how you stay alive. Mid laning 101. Flash by Ahri. Flash by Jack Frost. Oopsies. Dropping everybody's government names. My bad, guys. I don't do this regularly. I apologize. Oh, and that is Tyler gone. One more auto by Ahri should do it. One more kill for SLU, and that'll be the feat of warfare. Hopefully, we see UNF kind of turn the tables a little bit here, especially with bot lane lacking sums. You would hope that UNF can get a favorable trade, especially with Rel being yellow one in lane, Jhin walking back, Tyler TPing mid, Jack Frost TPing mid. Holy moly, I'm so sorry, guys. Hextech flash for Rel, misses Q. Loses a good, substantial chunk of the health bar. Nick is 6. I expect him to fight as hard as he can here. Punish that Mbessa as much as he can. Good job. That's excellent. That's what you want to see out of top. Who's the jungle for UNF? I think UNF's jungle is really cool and stuff. Right now, Noah, a.k.a. Jimble Slimble, is jungling for UNF. I took games 1 and 2, and he's taking game 3 on the Amumu. Super excited to see what he does. Nick gets flash from Mbessa. Noah's not 6 yet. He should hit 6 off the next camp that he does. We'll be excited to see if he decides to gank, especially when this bot lane hits 6. They're going to be a huge, huge threat that Rel and Jhin will have to watch out for at all times. Both junglers hovering the dragon. Ahri going to get some deep wards. Tyler with a good EQ. But the Ahri consistently trading back beneficially. Amumu hovering, clearing a ward. I don't know if this is the play you want to be making if you're Amumu. Just because of the mobility Vi and Ahri have, they can collapse on you so easily. Especially with Ahri having R, you think they might just R charm Amumu, especially without 6. Vi opting to go top side. Bot lane has prio. Mid lane is about even on prio here. I would like to see them pull this dragon, especially Vi trading that top side now. If you're Jimble, you definitely want to be pulling this Drake, and it looks like he has. That's a really good play by him. Dropping the Scuttle, not so sure about. Could have probably killed that. I think they're looking for Nick up top here. This drag should be pretty cut and dry. Shouldn't be too hard for them to get here. And Nick is in real danger now. Deciding to recall in the bush. I think he can get away with it just because Ambessa really wants this wave here. Oh, no. Nick has just made the mistake of a lifetime. Has 6, though. Would like to see him try to get out to the best visibility here. Also has flash. Full on sums. Great R by Nick. Good way to dodge the flash. That's 3 Rs invested into Nick. 2 Rs, my apologies. Ambessa no R, Vi no R, and Nick gets away with using flash and R here. Seraphine is level 6. They can absolutely fight these grubs. This Vi is going to pull them, which I think is a mistake. If we get this route here, it's a guaranteed R for Seraphine. Unfortunately, we don't. They should still be able to get away with doing this. They turret dive Nick. That's Feat of Warfare. They can look to punish here. And R here is huge. Hits 1, hits 2, hits 3. Kill them all. Let's go, UNF. Way to clean up and get all 3 back in one go. That's what we love to see. Good job by UNF. Now, leaving Nam down here against Reljin does mean that he probably gets dove. And there's not too much he can really do about it at this point. I mean, they are going to drop Rel R. Nam managing to get a kill. 1 for 1 there. You love to see that. I mean, I think it's worth in every regard. Nam walks away with a kill. So does the Jhin. No big deal. Both of them using R as well. Amumu is really good. Yeah, the Amumu is doing quite well for himself. 2 kills already. Very exceptional. Would love to see him go for his top side. Good. Very good. Leaving W on is a mana drainer for sure. I would advise him to turn it off when he's not actively using it, but who am I to tell the 2-0 Amumu what he should be doing? Nam looks to be a little caught out here. Flashes the Rel Q, manages to walk away. Tyler looking for a trade mid lane. Good spell shield, good kill. Does not even have to use the R. Q and autos will get it done. No R's in the bot lane right now. Rel will soon have hers back up before anyone else has theirs. Vi looking to gank. Caitlyn maybe a bit overextended trying to chase that Jhin, and it will ultimately lead to her death. Good way to fix your clear if you're a Mumu. You definitely want to be going Gromp right now. Really good, really good. And now if you're here, you definitely, I wouldn't pull that blue. I think Nam having R means, especially if you're a Mumu and you know Vi is bot here, you can make a play. You have R here in a second. Nam has R. They're diving your bot laner. You kind of want to make sure that you're counter ganking that because now it's not something you can play. If he goes in, he will die. There is no doubt about it. He's going to have to drop R here to maybe walk away alive. There is no chance of that happening. Flash gets you nowhere. Unfortunately, he is dead. Would have liked to see him try to make a play down there with the MF, but but it is what it is. I hate to see my players commenting in chat. I mean, thought we're supposed to be locked in a little bit, but, you know, I'll yell at them later. Nick taking consistently good trades on Mbessa with the grasp, also getting those procs, really, really big for him. Mbessa doesn't even have first item, let alone boots. Nick already has boots on his way to second item, which looks to be a Sunfire Aegis. I really like that here. It'll increase the amount of damage that he'll be able to do the Mbessa, especially considering that Mbessa also wants these grass procs. Mbessa caught out a bit here. I wonder how much Nick will be able to punish, especially with R. Uses the R, goes in. Mbessa flash again. Would love really to see this Amumu start making some plays topside. I mean, Nick consistently with Prio, making good decisions. Bot lane has R's, uses one. Will they walk away? It looks like they will be able to because of it. The enemy team, I will say, SLU doing a great job of trying to shut down Nam. Tyler with a mid lane kill, absolutely huge. 2 flashes. Looks like they're getting punished here. Come on, one more auto will do. Great job by UNF. This Jhin should also have to back. There's nothing he can play here anymore. If he eats one more auto, he is dead. Great job by UNF bot lane. And Tyler already 3-1 with a bounty. I think he might be a problem. Pulling the second Drake. Don't love the second Drake. I mean, it's good here. You obviously want to keep up in terms of feats. Already trying to catch up. You want the first 3 objectives. They were able to get first Drake. They were able to get grubs. Now onto the second Drake should give them feats, and then it'll just be up to that first turret. Amumu has R. I'd love to see some aggressive Amumu gameplay here. Don't be afraid to Q the Ahri. Jhin has not backed. Big Q, big R. No, you got to R a little quicker than that. I just feel like that was poorly communicated in some way or another. It almost has to be. Tyler opting not to hit the Rel. Gets the kill on the Ahri, which is much more important, but would love to see him pick up a double there if he can. Especially with an auto and then an E onto the Ahri using his R. Should have gotten him too, but maybe not. I'm not a Mel player. What do I know? This Vi, equal in CS to the Amumu, about to take a lead. They should really, really be working to punish this Amumu, especially Ahri with 3 kills, Vi with 3 kills. You should be able to walk into the Amumu's jungle, especially at this point in the game. He has no R, and while the Mel is ahead, your bot lane is doing pretty well. a little bit ahead even. You have the Jhin who can kind of play that long range, doesn't have to be in the jungle to help you invade. I really, really like the use that they can get out of Jhin here. But we'll see. We'll see what they opt to do here. Nick ahead a few CS. Everywhere consistently ahead. You know, Nick's ahead in CS. Tyler's ahead a lot of CS. And Jimble Slimble close to even here. It does look like the Ahri is going to look to get some deep vision. Or at least clear some. Nick helping set up for this Rift Herald. I like this play. I would love to see Seraphine up there with R. I know that means that you're leaving Nam down there by himself again with Rel Jhin. And it may mean your turret, but I think at this point... I mean, Tyler's strong enough. You have... Amumu R is on cooldown. Vi will have R sooner. I think they'll probably try to go kill Nick and get a pick on him before they do this, just because Nick's ultimate is so big for this Herald. And it isn't as if the Rel is rotating up anyways, so I think you can afford to keep Seraphine bot here. A kill on this Vi would be so big. Tyler's almost there. You can send the Malphite already does. A kill guarantees a Herald. Good job by UNF. The Zambessa walking down. I'm not too sure what the Zambessa is doing here. Would love to see the play for this Herald though. Even though, I mean, Jimble Slimble has all. They can kill Zambessa. If Zambessa walks back over here, they can kill her. She'll make the smart play and decide to concede it. Probably wise. Great job by UNF. No! 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 Someone has to pick it up! Someone has to pick it up! Oh my god. No. I think he's too late. I think he's... What a flash! Jimble Slimble flashing to pick that Herald up. What a play. What a play. Botlane looking to have some action. Caitlyn is a little bit low. Gets rooted by Jhin. And that fourth shot is all it took. Would love to see a little bit more vision out of the jungle. Especially with 2 kills as a Mumu. You can definitely afford to buy some control wards. Gotta finish those camps. You gotta finish those camps. Keeping them on temper timers, not really what you want to do. There's no real kill angle on Rel, especially when you know that the Vi is bot side here. 10-10 for UNF. Close game, tied. Does Bro have the stream open? I think he does, Ivan. I think he does. I think Bro has the stream open. Only 300 gold lead, down to about 200, 250. Not even 100 now for UNF. Tied in every regard. UNF up a turret, which means they did get the feats. Would love to see Jimble Slimble make a play bot here. He has R. Can save Tyler if he uses it effectively. Got to Q in first. Use that R. Use that R. Good R. Good ult by Tyler. Caitlyn here to play in a second. One more stun means that you get Seraphine ulti and a kill. Nick walking. Use that R, Nick. Send it. A turret dive should be coming. Absolutely beautiful. Would love to see UNF take this bot turret and then go top for this Herald. Tyler has TP up in 20. Should go top here on spawn if Nick's not going to back and walk to it. It does not look like he will. So it may mean that they're trading top here. I'm not sure that they need Nick for this Drake, but they might just get... A little over 6 CS a minute for the Amumu. And as expected, Tyler does use the TP to go top. Would love to see Amumu take that Herald top and look for a kill angle on this Zambessa. Tyler definitely has the favorable matchup here. Outputs more damage. Trade patterns are a bit better. I don't know if you can WDR, but maybe. And they do inevitably lose that bot turret. Very good. Looks like this Rel hovering top. They might be looking for a dive here. Tyler should know it. The Amumu here for some anti-dive potential. Looks like they're sending it. That Jhin in our range has it. One Rel ulti here could spell doom. Their down numbers already being able to TP up. Otacon is up in the bot side. Everyone is top except for Nick, who's pushing this bot wave. Tyler opting not to clear the control ward. I'm worried this Vi might go over the top, especially with the Ahri here. It does look like he's going to. Vi dropping the R. Good reflect on Charm. Seraphine's going to answer. Amumu's going to answer. Everyone has R. Send it! 3-man R into a Charm into MFR. Kills all 3. 1Q should spell doom if Nam can get the kill. That would be great. Seraphine gets the double. They should just go straight to Otacon. Great play by UNF. They still have this Herald. They could send it mid as well. Don't want to waste it. Don't want to lose timer on it. I'm not sure how much longer he has left on it. But would love to see him use it somewhere here. Maybe send Seraphine to push that wave and then come ward while you send the Herald down mid. But you don't want it to time out. And it's been a while now. 3 minutes almost already. As he flashed to pick it up. And his flash is not yet back up. 5 minutes, rather. 5 minutes, my apologies. So I believe that the Herald will be timing out soon. Hoping they can get some value. Nick has R and flash. Should be able to get away no matter what they decide to do here. Doesn't look like they're close enough to kill him. It looks like he is going to have to R away. And that's okay. Herald walking bot here. And they are question mark pinging it because I would be too. What is that Herald doing? Bot lane. Well, SLU would happen to time out. And Bessa TPing back up to match Tyler here. Unfortunately, Tyler is probably dead as Vi is also on top of him. Does look like that'll be the case. 13-16. SLU still behind because of that turret. And especially some of the CS here. Not even. CS actually really close. I lied. Mostly because of that turret. Nick pushing this top wave. I don't think he'll end up getting the turret, but if he has Demolish, potentially. Doesn't look like he does. With Grubs, he might be able to get it. Let's see. Commit, Nick. Just commit. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful there. Now with bot turret going down and top turret down here, the gold is still relatively even. Despite UNF being up a turret, doesn't matter all that much. About 700 gold ahead. This row waiting to flash and kill Nam, I imagine. We should see a fight over this drag. 15 seconds until it spawns. Taking the river is huge here for UNF. They also have better vision. Definitely going to look for some deeper vision. Almost stopping that Jhin back. They know Ambessa's top. They have the numbers, especially with 2 people just backing now. They should be able to shred this. SLU should have to give this Drake. I think we will see them do so. Oh, Vi is dead. Vi is dead. Good job from Jimble Slimble there to block the Vi Q back over the wall. Nick deciding to R over and kill the Jhin as well. 33 seconds on this Baron. Respawn timers are about the same. I don't think we'll see an early Baron from UNF. They may set up to deny the Baron. Definitely going to push his mid turret here. And Bessa backing, surprisingly. If you see all 5 mid, I'm surprised she's deciding to back as opposed to pushing that turret and trading. But I digress. Can't be too greedy, right? UNF raises that gold lead a little bit. Also getting Soul really big. Getting all 4 Drakes, not a problem. Herald, not a problem. Grub's not a problem. I really attribute that to the winning top lane, winning mid lane. Bot lane one as well. A little bit closer than the other 2. Really, really happy to see them get all these objectives, especially with Prio elsewhere. Really important. Nick getting infinitely more vision than the Ambessa. Jimble Slimble falling a little bit behind. Tyler a little bit behind in vision. I know with that 6 kills you can buy a couple more control wards. Ambessa missing R. Nothing there. Missing Noah. I imagine he'll fight. He can use R if he would have hit. Can still use it. Don't be afraid. R doesn't even need to. What a play by UNF, and that might actually be game. They may just be able to push mid for a win. Looks like they'll go Baron, and then the next team fight, they should be able to end the game. UNF's jungle is really getting all the objectives. Yeah, he's doing a great job. Noah, if that's you, I'm going to yell at you. I'm on the edge of my seat. Sounds like the game might just be over. Tyler's on the edge of his seat, playing the game. I hope he doesn't fall out and fumble the bag, but I don't think that he will. I think UNF is going to be looking to end here. Might be hard to do without ults, but I imagine they should be able to get it done nonetheless. Mid inhib turret gone. T2 top gone. Everyone resetting. Except for Mumu. I'm starting to wonder. We're still in the game. Man, UNF's jungle probably carried. Great game, guys. Well, guys, if you're still in the game, I'm yelling at all of you. Nick just sold. TG. Some of you guys are getting yelled at. Some of you have been typing a little bit more in chat than you should have, considering you're in the middle of a game, guys. Well, let's see how it ends. Tyler has R. That's all it takes. Caitlyn missed ulti. That's unfortunate. Noah has not missed an Amumu ult this game, so I love that. 10 people watching the end of the game they just played. Tyler getting charmed. Root. That is a beautiful Zanya's. A huge R by Caitlyn. Nam hitting R better than anyone I know. Amumu, huge R. And that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. What a play there at the end. 13-26. Absolutely well done. That's an exceptional job. UNF finishing the scrim 2-1, and that's a win. That's all you need to win the set. Absolutely excellent. Congratulations to UNF's team. Way to send SLU packing. Great games, great games, great games. Well, I was Michael here at the end of the scrim, filling in for our other 2 commentators. Super happy that I got to spend some time with all of you tonight. An exceptional game from UNF. Really proud of that team. Shout out my team, being the GOATs as always. Really, really happy that they finished out with a win. And I will see you guys maybe for casting and commentating in the near future, along with some coaching. So thank you all so much for watching. I know UNF greatly appreciates it. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a nice night.